Hello and welcome everyone to our presentation on men's work for gender justice, stories from Canada, the Caribbean, Nepal, and Pakistan. My name is Lisa Lorenzetti, and I am the project co-lead with Dr. Amir Jamal. With us today in the presentation team is Dr. Rita Dungal, who is the lead from the Nepal team, Dr. Vakar Ahmad, who is the co-lead for the Pakistan team, Sarah Thomas, our project coordinator, and Jeff Halverson, research coordinator. We also have a large project team, and we've listed them here. As we begin our presentation, we would like to acknowledge and recreate our ongoing commitment to the places where we live, work, build community, which is on the traditional lands of First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples. We would like to express our gratitude and appreciation for all Indigenous peoples around the globe. Transforming Masculinities is an international collaboration between 4 countries and regions, all committed to gender justice, anti-colonial, anti-racist practices and principles, and creating a new and better world of peace and cooperation. We're brought together by shared values of promoting healthy and positive masculinities by recognizing and working to end all forms of oppression.
Hi everyone, मेरो नाम रिता ढुङ्गेल हो। म नेपालबाट छु। म नेपालको टिमलाई लिड गर्दैछु। Gender-based violence is structural violence and is a global social justice issue. It has various manifestations, and it is critically important for men to come together and engage in this gender justice work.
Thanks, Rita. Around the world, we know that men commit the majority of sexual assaults, physical assaults with weapon, and homicide. And men and boys are not immune to these negative impacts. Men experience mental health concerns, risk-taking, alcoholism, social isolation, and harm by self and others. Men have largely been absent from violence prevention movements, and we know that we can make change. So together, we sought to create a community where we would share knowledge. So in this international research project, we sought to answer the question of what narratives do men from diverse regional contexts share about their perspectives, influences, and experiences that encourage them to become involved in IPV prevention and gender equity initiatives. We took a cross-regional approach, developing a community of practice. Each country was encouraged to complete 10 interviews with men, and we developed an online learning series to share our knowledge and support the development of these research stories. Each region also conducted 6 digital stories with men. The objective of the project was to share local, regional, and cross-regional knowledge, develop a shared agenda for collaborative work, and with the hope that we would inform models and strategies to advance men's roles in IPV prevention and gender equity. The theoretical framework that we used to inform this work was led by the Indigenous knowledge keeper, Pam Beebe, from the Kainai First Nation. This collaboration was underpinned by anti-colonial and anti-racist principles, intersectionality, and peace-building practices.
Yeah, so what community of practice actually means, this is a group of people who share a concern or passion for something they do and how to do it better together. So a community of practice actually have a shared domain where shared interest and key issues are making them group together. There is a community where relationships are built through discussions and activities and learning. And the practice of the community of practice is that sharing a body of knowledge, methods, stories, and tools are developed. So catalyzed by emerging and long-standing gender equity movements, our interdisciplinary team of activist scholars, students, organizational leaders from regions like Canada, Pakistan, Nepal, and the Caribbean have employed this community of practice framework to share and mobilize research and experiential knowledge with the purpose of promoting regional and cross-regional strategies to involve and promote men and gender-based violence prevention.
Thank you, Waqar. Our community of practice draws on anti-colonial and anti-racist principles, including strategies for power sharing and deep respect for local contexts and leaders. These elements inform an action research process for our evolving community of practice framework. And this works to decenter the hegemonic approach to research leadership and establish co-ownership of the research and knowledge exchanges. 4 key actions are a part of our community of practice framework. First is a guiding charter, and this was established at the onset of our work together, where we co-developed principles to guide our work together. They were mutually agreed upon, and this process fostered a meaningful community/academic partnership that was built on trust and increased the impact of our research collaborations. Second, throughout our research, we have been hosting a webinar series. This has been a learning series on how men around the world are engaging in violence prevention and gender justice work. This series draws on the local knowledges of community leaders across all 4 regions and contributed to new insights and cultural exchanges. Thirdly, we've had trainings for students and community leaders. Early on, we identified that a lack of focus on knowledge sharing and capacity building for community members, academics, and service providers contributes to the barriers in men's violence prevention work. And lastly, we're looking forward to hosting local events. They have not happened yet, but we will be having regional symposia in each country. And this will bring together civil society, politicians, academics, and practitioners for learning and knowledge exchange. And when the digital stories are completed and put together, each region will hold a local film night and discussion. Together, through these actions, we are sharing, co-learning, and disseminating our various research and experiential knowledge sources on engaging and enhancing men's roles in violence prevention and gender justice work. It's these 4 key actions that come together to demonstrate an evolving model for an international community of practice rooted in community knowledge that can be effectively applied within diverse communities across local and international settings. We're still building this community of practice, and we invite all of you to be a part of this work.
Yeah, so the benefits of this community of practice is that we are supporting a community of men who are working for gender-based violence prevention through discussions, activities, and learnings, and actually acknowledge already present members of the community. We are promoting communities to become involved in violence prevention and gender justice, and we are leveraging local knowledges as expert knowledge.
This community of practice also helped us to critically understand gender justice issues across 4 regions, and also helped us to build relationships and establish trust with a diverse team of academics, activists, and community leaders. And we also found that we are, through our exchange knowledge, we are learning and growing together.
Thank you so much for joining us for our presentation. We are very excited about the movement that we are building together. The work we're doing reflects a deep care for violence prevention, gender equity, and a shared resistance to systems of violence across 4 international regions. We hope to hear from you. If you'd like to contact us, you can reach us at the following emails, or you can visit our website or YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Muchas gracias.